my channel. If you are new here, my name is Kelly Morgan. I'm a registered dietitian. I'm a wife, I'm a mama to 3, and my goal is to show you how to make plant-based eating healthy, easy, and affordable. And today we are going to go through my meal prepping tips. I meal prep a little differently. Post-quarantine, I no longer use those cute little bento boxes because my husband is still working from home and my goodness, everybody is home. So I do a little bit more what I call batch cooking. So I'm gonna take you through the steps. It's super easy. I'm actually filming this on Saturday and this was food we used all week. And as of this morning, we are officially all out of the food I prepped. I do not like any food waste. So meal prepping is a really good way to make sure you're gonna use up all those fresh, healthy fruits and vegetables you buy because nothing is worse than buying them, getting them home, cleaning them, chopping them, and then throwing away. Am I right? Okay, so before you get started, make sure you subscribe to my channel. Make sure you like it so I know that you like this kind of content. And I would love it if you'd leave a comment and connect with me. You can also follow me on Instagram at VeggieMomCooks. Oh look, there's one of my 3 little kiddos right there. Hi baby. Hi you guys, I'm gonna start meal prepping by making salads in a jar. So this is a quick, easy way to always have a delicious salad. A salad with 2 ingredients is not good in my book. I want a lot of ingredients, but I don't want to stand there and chop food every single day. So I chop it on Sunday. Today is Monday. I'm going to fill up all my salads. I might actually even make more than 6. And I love these little colorful lids I found on Amazon because then everyone can have their own color. Like I know the pinks and the purples are always mine. Back in the day while my husband went to the office, now he's working from home, I would make 15 of these on the weekend. I even had salad in a jar parties. So here's the secret. All the wet stuff goes at the bottom. So you're gonna start by putting in dressing, and then you're gonna put in all your wettest vegetables, or say, like my daughter loves these artichoke hearts, they're very wet. So those are gonna go on the bottom, and then you're gonna wanna add any nuts and seeds, more dried food, and then all your lettuces goes on the top. So you don't want your lettuce touching any of the wet foods. Does that make sense? And then you just fill it to the very tippy top, put your lid on, and they stay fresh for a week. It's kind of amazing. They stay a lot fresher than just if you kept your lettuce in the container that it came from the grocery store. So I'm going to show you how I make these. I'd love for you guys to try it. I mean, this really is, there is no salad that you can go out and buy that's going to be better than these when you make them yourselves. And if you do not take these to work, if you're eating them at home, you don't have to add the dressing. You're only gonna see me add dressing to 2 of them because we'll eat those tonight, and then the rest, I like to add the dressing fresh since I'm home. But when my husband was going to work, I definitely put his dressing at the bottom. So how easy was that? In 5 minutes, I made 6 delicious salads and I have enough vegetables left over to make a couple good stir fries this week. So eating healthy doesn't have to be expensive or time consuming. I'm gonna link these cute little jars with their lids in my Amazon store. And what I used to prep all these vegetables last night that didn't take very much time was my little slap chopper that I love off Amazon. So I will link those too. Hi you guys, it's the next day. It is breakfast time. I'm having my breakfast and I have a minute, so I am getting back in my meal prep game. Now, when I say I meal prep, I really do not get those little containers and portion everything out and put those in and just pull them out. I used to do that for my husband when he worked, and I would do a little bit of that for the kids' lunch, but now that everyone's home, there's really no need. So I do more like batch cooking, so that we just have a lot of easy things in the fridge that I can pull out for meals, and that my kids, I have 2 teenagers. So what I'm gonna do right now is I am going to make some jasmine rice and some quinoa. So I like to have these in the fridge, not only for me, for meal times, but for my kids. Like they'll just go in there and make little salads or Buddha bowls with all the chopped vegetables that I keep in there. And let me tell you the star of the show, my $30 rice cooker. I know everyone's all about the pressure cooker, and maybe they're amazing, but I have to admit they scare me. That like steam, I've seen them explode on the internet before, so they just freak me out, and I'm never in that big of a hurry that I don't have 30 minutes to cook quinoa. So this is my favorite quinoa. I know you can get any bag, but I really like the one from Costco. It's not as bitter, and one of the tips to make it not bitter is to rinse it in water. So I'm gonna put it in the colander, rinse it, and then you just do a 2-to-1 ratio. I mean, you guys, that thing is 10 years old. It has taken a beating and it works perfectly. And you just put this on the quick rice setting. So I'm going to do that because when I was on the treadmill this morning, I dreamed up a new quinoa salad. I'm telling you, in the shower and when I'm working out or when I get all my food ideas. So hopefully I'll have time to try that new recipe tonight. So I'm gonna go ahead and make these, and then we will come back later today and I'm gonna make some fun treats. I am back in a different outfit because this is just real life. When Max is napping, that's when I prep food. So today I'm going to make 2 different batches of my raw balls. If you guys love raw balls, protein balls, you have to try my recipe. They're delicious. And both of my recipes are in Eat Thin. I'm going to make the peanut butter chocolate chip. I mean, there's nothing better than that. And I'm also going to make my oatmeal raisin. Now these oatmeal raisin ones, I think I'll start with those. They really do taste like oatmeal raisin cookies. I craved raisins when I was pregnant with Max, like crazy. It was bizarre. I mean, I went through so many of these things, I can't even tell you. So I came up with a lot of raisin recipes, and this is one of my favorites. And I love that it uses almond butter, because I don't know about you guys, but my kids don't super love almond butter. Like they wouldn't eat an almond butter sandwich or something like that. So I'm always looking for ways to mix it up for them. And they really actually enjoy the raw almond butter better in treats. Now I do half a cup, but I know I've told you before, I'm very good at eyeballing things. So that's half a cup. And I'm just gonna go through making these. Let me give you a few of my tips so you don't have to watch me make the whole thing. I love to add a serving of the Juice Plus vanilla. Not only does this give them a little extra protein boost, but this also has superfoods in an ancient grain mixture. So just like you guys, I'm always trying to get extra nutrition into my kids. I love that I add flax seeds because, again, I don't know about you guys, my kids will not eat flax seeds in oatmeal, in smoothies. They say they can taste it, but they like it in the raw balls. And then if your digestive system, like, ooh, when you eat a raw ball, you're just like, that was a little harsh, use the quick cooked oats. These have already been little pre-steamed, so the digestion has already begun. Rolled oats can be very tough to digest. You know, it's like raw oats. I mean, who eats raw oats, right? Nobody. So this is what I use, the quick cooking, and it just makes them a little smoother, a little bit better. And then I am going to scoop it out with a cookie dough scooper because that makes them really, really cute. And just get something that's silicone. I use either a silicone cookie thing, or this is just like a little silicone 8-inch cake pan, and I am going to scoop it right into here. Then I can just pop these in the freezer. And here's my other tip. I don't roll them. A lot of people you'll see rolling their balls and making them really pretty. Well, we like to keep ours frozen and eat it frozen. I live in Phoenix, so we're always trying to look to cool down. So I find when it still has that texture of being just scooped out, that it's easier to bite into. I know that sounds silly, but trust me, try it and you won't regret it. All right, now let's start making these balls. Now at this point, I usually need to do one little scrape down just to make sure everything on the side, which is mostly gonna be the almond butter, gets all incorporated. And then I'm going to add my raisins and do one more quick pulse. And when I do my peanut butter with the chocolate chips, this is the same way I'm gonna do it. I'm just gonna give it a quick few little pulses, because you don't want full chocolate chips in there because it'll be like too hard to eat. You just want them to be kind of like broken up a little bit. And the full recipe, I think I said this, is in my Eat Thin, and I have that on coupon for you guys. So I will put a link in the description. And you have to tell me if you make these, because they really are great. If your kids love granola bars, or they're just like a bar person, like up your game and make these for your kids, because they're homemade, you know exactly what they're eating, and they truly are so delicious. So I'll show you them when they're done. So here they are done, and I'm getting ready to go pop these in the freezer. I just like them to set up for about 20 to 30 minutes, then they are ready to eat, but I just keep them in the freezer because they are just so good that way. So let me know if you guys make these. Okay, I have another little food prep secret to show you, and you might laugh at this, and you might say, who doesn't have 60 seconds in the morning to make a smoothie? But I actually have a lot of customers who do this. I thought it was so genius when they told me, because listen, when you're trying to get out the door for work, especially if you have kids or you sleep in, hit the snooze button a few more times, every single second counts. So I have customers who make smoothie bags, and you guys, this is genius. And if you have kiddos that you want to start eating healthy, you should try this for them. So all we're gonna do is take a Ziploc bag. Now, I have been challenging myself to put smoothies in spinach in every one of my smoothies this week, and it has been going well. Honestly, the only reason I don't is because I love the beautiful colors of the fruit, and the Juice Plus protein has so many great fruits and vegetables and superfoods and ancient grain mix. I just don't find that it's necessary. Now, some people have told me they even open up this packet and go ahead and put it in there. I'm not gonna do that today, but listen, girl, you're busy in the morning, you go ahead and do that. The other thing I have customers that do is they, on Sunday, make a big batch of 5 smoothies, put them in mason jars, and put them in the fridge. And then they take them to school, their teachers, to school or to work as their meal. And it just sits on their desk and melts, and it's the perfect temperature by the time they get to it. You girls are smarter than I am. I mean, you have all the great ideas. Okay, so my magic ratio for making a smoothie is 1 cup of almond milk, 1 frozen banana, and 1 cup of whatever other fruit you want. So here I'm doing blueberries because we love blueberries in our house. And you guys, how easy was that? So make 5 of these on Sunday night, and then your mornings will be super easy.